Sonali Gupta, and I'm right here live at the Krisumi Sales Lounge. It's an honor for me to welcome you all to the premiere of the 360-degree immersive experience for the Krisumi Waterfall Residences Show Apartment. As you all know, Krisumi is a joint venture between Sumitomo Corporation Japan and Krishna Group. Has changed everything, from the way we connect to the way we engage, to the way we work, and most importantly, where we spend most of our times. During COVID, we've realized the importance of having our own home, an area we can call our own safe zone, a comfort area. But tell me, in these times, how safe is it to step out and look for your own house? Well, Krisumi has a solution to that. We've always believed in being on forefront of technology. So Krisumi brings to you a 360-degree immersive walkthrough where, at the comfort and ease of your own house, you can go and take a complete tour of our show apartments. So without wasting any more time, let me invite Mr. Ashok Kapoor, the chairman, Krishna Group and Krisumi Corporation. He will be joining us online.
Good evening, everybody. A very, very warm welcome as a member of Krisumi family. Because in our philosophy, everybody who deals with us is a part of the family. I can assure you, you will have an experience of your life. I think, as I always say, with Hanumanji's blessing, you try to take right decisions. You know, when the auto industry was changing in this country, 30 years ago, when Maruti entered, I wanted to take the right decision and I entered the auto industry. The rest is history. You all know how the auto industry has done. After 27 years, I again thought that I should at least try to take the right decision. And I still feel very confidently that I took the right decision to enter the real estate industry. Why? Because of two main reasons. I had Sumitomo Corporation of Japan as my partner, and at that time, trust, belief, confidence, quality had all vanished from the market. So I very strongly felt that if we enter the market at this time with the Japanese philosophies and culture, we can't go wrong. Both of us as partners had a vision of work ethics and standards that we wanted to create for the real estate market. One of the important decisions I took before even entering with Sumitomo, I have association with Japan for 30 years. And it's a totally different country in this world. The discipline, the time management, the quality, the commitment, all these are absolutely something that every person in life craves for. So here was a partnership which believed in the same ethics, moral, whatever you may look at in life. Sumitomo, of course, is a global giant, as you all know. They have done more than 300 projects globally. And each project speaks for quality and delivery. So, what does a person look at? Of course, cost is important. But as I said to you earlier, I don't want to speak for my product, for our product. I believe in seeing. I would like you to go through this experience and then decide for yourself. In Krishna Group, we have always believed in the best quality. We believe in customer is God. We believe in that commitment of delivery is a must. And ultimately, we believe in one thing, which I mentioned just earlier, customer is God. Therefore, whatever customer needs and whatever we can commit, we must honor. And let me tell you, we assure you, whatever we say, we will mean. And we will never let you down. I can assure you, you will have an experience of your life. I think, as I always say, with Hanumanji's blessing, you try to take right decisions. You know, when the auto industry was changing in this country 30 years ago, when Maruti entered, I wanted to take the right decision and I entered the auto industry. The rest is history. You all know how the auto industry has done. After 27 years, I again thought that I could at least try to take the right decision. And I still feel very confidently that I took the right decision to enter the real estate industry. Why? Because of two main reasons. I had Sumitomo Corporation of Japan as my partner. And at that time, trust, belief, confidence, quality had all vanished from the market. So I very strongly felt that if we enter the market at this time with the Japanese philosophies and culture, we can't go wrong. Both of us as partners had a vision of work ethics and standards that we wanted to create for the real estate market. One of the important decisions I took before even entering with Sumitomo, I have association with Japan for 30 years. And it's a totally different country in this world. The discipline, the time management, the quality, the commitment, all these are absolutely something that every person in life craves for. So here was a partnership which believed in the same ethics, moral, whatever you may look at in life. Sumitomo, of course, is a global giant, as you all know. They have done more than 300 projects globally. And each project speaks for quality and delivery. So, what does a person look at? Of course, cost is important. But as I said to you earlier, I don't want to speak for my product, for our product. I believe in seeing. I would like you to go through this experience and then decide for yourself. Please come and look at what Krisumi is doing. Please come and look what we can offer. I am just leaving you with these thoughts in your mind. Then our product should speak for yourself. But I can tell you, you cannot see. It's not because it is ours. I think it is the finest product you can see in the market. Not only value for money, but the Japanese environment that we have created. And our brief to the architect Nikken Seki, who is one of the world's largest architects, I told them I am in love with Japan, coming to Japan for the last 30 years. Please create a mini Japanese city, which will be totally different to what people have seen. So finally, once again, my humble request to invite you to please come to Krisumi Sales Lounge. God bless you all and thank you for being with us today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kapoor, for sharing your vision with us. It's now time for us to invite Mr. Takahiro Yamazaki, Co-CEO and Director, Krisumi Corporation, to talk about Sumitomo Edge of Quality and Sharp Eye Supervision.
Good evening, everyone. I am Takahiro Yamazaki, working for Krisumi Corporation as Co-CEO and Director. So I would like to introduce Sumitomo Corporation for all of you. So Sumitomo Corporation is a very reputed name in business, and they have successfully delivered more than 300 projects all over the world. And meanwhile, the Indian consumer today has a global exposure all over the world, so they know the global standard product. Then Sumitomo Corporation, expertise of Sumitomo Corporation is very good for all of Indian people. We can provide the best quality product for Indian peoples. For example, we brought one of the largest design firm in Japan, Nikken Seki, on board. And they provided us entire 65 acres master plan that's already there. And also for construction side, we provide some detailed techniques, something like piping structure, waterproofing, and glazing structure, etc. Those kind of things are also incorporated in this project. I'm sure this kind of detailed design and techniques will help that this project will make that world-class product. And I'm sure our project will become one of the best products in Japan, in India. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Yamazaki. Now may I request Mr. Akash Khurana, the CEO, Krisumi Corporation, to please share his insights with us.
Thank you, Sonali, and a very, very warm welcome to everyone who's joined us today for this webinar. We are extremely excited to showcase you the immersive 360-degree walkthrough platform that we've created. Essentially, at Krisumi, we've always been at the forefront of technology and of product advancement, and this is something which I'm guessing will become more and more apparent as we go through today's program. A little while earlier, we heard Mr. Kapoor and Yamazaki-san talk about our product at Krisumi. I would just like to add another dimension to the ideas they shared earlier. So essentially, when we were starting out with Krisumi, we said that let's follow a pattern where let's identify the problems that plague the real estate market in India today, and let's address those. So after very deep research, we found there were two large issues that people in the market were facing. One, there was very little credibility left with most developers here in India. That is something which we believe we've comprehensively addressed with the kind of partners who've come together at Krisumi and the kind of steps we've undertaken. The second large problem that we saw in the Indian real estate market, and very particular to the Gurgaon market and North Indian market, was that typically the problem that people were facing is what they liked they could not afford, and what they could afford they did not like. So how we've gone about our entire planning, and of course we have Kimura-san also here with us today, and he'll be talking about the design aspects in more detail. But when we started with the planning, we said that let's provide the kind of aesthetic sense and the environment that people crave for. Traditionally in India, luxury was always associated with size of the apartment or the ticket price of the apartment. What we are doing here at Krisumi is we're changing that all around. We're turning it on its head. And you will see, and when we go through the walkthrough and when we talk about the specifications and amenities we are providing, what we are doing is we're providing the best-in-class living environment to people in a ticket size which is more palatable for everyone. And whilst you'll be seeing all of this through this program today, we would also be very happy to have you here with us eventually to come to our sales lounge and have a look at the sample apartment in person and have a look at the pace of construction that is visible when you're here. And that will give you even more confidence. So at the end, I'd only like to reiterate that at Krisumi, our core belief is quality, its attention to detail, and its product enhancement to make sure that all requirements of all our clients are comprehensively met. That's all I'd like to say. Over to you, Sonali.
Thank you so much, Mr. Akash. Now may I request Mr. Masakazu Kimura from Nikken Sekkei to please highlight the sense of Japanese style in waterfall residences.
こんにちは、木村です。私は、日建設計のグローバルデザインの統括であり、このプロジェクトのプリンシパルアーキテクトでもあります。
Good evening. This is Kimura. I am a head of global design in Nikken Sekkei and also a principal architect of this project.
ご存知のように、日建設計は、世界をリードする建築およびマスタープランニング企業の一つであり、世界の中で10年以上にわたって一貫してトップ3企業にランクされております。
As you may be aware, Nikken Sekkei is one of the world's leading architecture and master planning company and has been consistently ranking in top 3 firms over past decade.
このプロジェクトは、2015年にマスタープランの構想から始まりました。日本ではプロジェクトを成功させるには全体から部分へと、部分から全体への統合が一貫して必要であると考えております。
Our journey with this project started in 2015 with the conception of master plan. In Japan, we strongly believe that a successful project needs whole to part and port to whole integration in a consistent manner.
ウォーターホールレジデンスの建築、ランドスケープ、インテリアを概念化する一方で、家に付属するインド文化に住む感情、コミュニティを融合させ、日本のシンプルさと最前線のデザインで統合させようとしました。
While conceptualizing the architecture, landscape, and interiors of waterfall residence, we have tried to blend the emotions, sentiments, and community living in Indian culture attached with the home and integrated it with Japanese simplicity and foremost design.
生き、禅などの日本の伝統的なデザインコンセプトとものづくりという製品作りの原則を組み合わせて全体的なデザインの調和を図りつつモダンな雰囲気を作っています。
We have tried to combine the principles of traditional Japanese design concepts like Iki, Zen, and product making that is monozukuri to create a unified design language, helping to create a unique identity with an overall design harmony and with a very modern feeling.
数十年の経験を生かし、メイドインジャパンのタグにふさわしい製品を作るなど、細部にまで細かく気を使っております。
A lot of attention has been paid towards the detailing, utilizing the several decades of experience and making a product worthy of the tag Made in Japan.
ウォーターホールレジデンスを要約すると、現代の日本の一部を切り取っておりますが、現時点のインド人の要求とも一致していると考えております。
To summarize, Waterfall Residence is a piece of modern day Japan, but in alignment with Indian requirements at the moment.
提聴ありがとうございました。
Thank you.
And with this, it's an absolute pleasure for me to welcome Mr. Hardev Singh and Mr. Harmeet Singh, the brains behind the 360-degree immersive walkthrough of Waterfall Residences. I would request them to kindly walk us through the entire immersive experience now.
Thank you, Sonali, and good evening to everyone. It is my great pleasure to be part of this important webinar today, and I wish to thank the Krisumi management for inviting me. I'll be joined later by Mr. Harmeet Singh, a very talented photographer. In fact, he's the one who has contributed the most to the creation of the presentation we are going to show today. Together, Harmeet and I make a very strong team, backed with over 40 years of experience in creating visual solutions for branding, sales and marketing required by architecture, interiors, luxury hospitality and luxury real estate. Having worked internationally in over 32 countries and creating images for some of the best hospitality chains and real estate, I'm happy to share that our experience of shooting Krisumi Waterfall Residences was absolutely delightful and something that will go down in our memory lane. We have always believed that the quality starts from the client, and I'm not surprised in case of Krisumi, having known Chairman Mr. Ashok Kapoor personally for over 40 years. An extremely visionary person, ahead of his time, quality conscious, someone who accepts nothing less than the best. He is a true devotee of Bhagwan Hanuman, believing in ultimate honesty, loyalty, values and commitment. I can imagine it is his vision to collaborate with the very best from Japan, with the phenomenal Sumitomo Group, while understanding and catering to Indian real estate buyers' needs. Krisumi is a unique confluence of India and Japan, thus making it one of the most exciting projects in the real estate market today. We thoroughly enjoyed photographing the impressive architecture and interiors of Waterfall Residences, which is designed by world-renowned architects Nikon Seki, its unique and functional interiors with much natural light windows, views, finishes, detailing, beautiful aesthetics and minimalism. I would now request Harmeet to take you through the 360-degree immersive experience, first of its kind in the Indian real estate industry. Thank you, and I wish you all a pleasant evening.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hardev Singh and Mr. Harmeet Singh. Ladies and gentlemen, with this, our walkthrough is now live. All you need to do is log on to www.krisumi.com. If you wish to speak to our sales executive, please feel free to call us up on 7026-214-214. I truly hope that you find your dream home with Krisumi. It's time for me, Sonali Gupta, to sign off. Here's wishing you all a grand and successful year. Good night.